Previously on Knight's Quest. What's notable about this Wayu, one of the roots that has kind of come out of the ground is squished between two boulders. We've just met the spirit Dujas. So the four of you try to get this boulder to move. It's stuck there.
The hero is failing.
Gentlemen, and listeners alike, I have exciting news. The greatest thing has happened to me.
Whisper. What is the exciting... I wonder what exciting
This
news
is
he's
not a
gonna say.
bit.
Oh my goodness.
This is a real, actual fucking thing that happened to me that I got to participate in.
Okay, well, you see my confusion, because that is exactly how you start every bit.
Nope.
Like...
This is a real, actual thing that I did
Okay.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I played Gorf Ball.
Oh, shit.
No, are you talking yesterday as in the day before this episode releases? Like in the future you were planning to play
No.
Gorf Ball?
No, the
That'd
day
be
before we
incredible.
recorded this.
Okay.
Right.
To us yesterday. So
Right.
to them, it was weeks ago.
Right.
Yeah. Gorf Ball was played.
Yeah. What? Oh, now they know how long the recording process
They,
times.
yeah,
Just
they
bleep
already,
it out.
They already know.
I've already done it. It's already bleeped out. I can't let that secret slip. That's trade secret.
I thought you were going to say it's trademarked by who? The Romans?
No, not trademarked. Trade secret. Did I say trademarked secret?
No, you said trade secret, but I thought you were going to say trademarked.
You can't say that month. It's copyrighted.
Julius is coming for you.
Oh, no, that's right, because I saw Jared put up that post as well. Oh, my
Yes.
God. Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
So I lost the first game, and then I crushed the second game. Was I playing against middle schoolers? Yes, but I did win.
Like, okay, but hold on. Was it you
Yeah.
alone versus a team of middle schoolers?
No, it was a team of me and two other young adults
Right.
against middle schoolers. No, actually, there was one. I played a couple games.
So it's even more crushing that you lost the first game because it was like three like young adults versus literal children.
Right.
Well,
That is
we
correct.
spiced up the teams. The teams changed up a little bit. The one that I
Okay.
crushed them on was when we ended up with the adults on the same team.
Yeah, okay.
That's when we won.
I'm really curious. Did you have to like sit down and explain the rules to everybody? Like, did you have to go back and listen to them again, or?
No, here's the thing. When
Yeah.
I showed up, everybody already knew how to play.
Oh, dude. Okay.
I was the noob.
Excellent. That's so cool.
There were a couple things we needed to tweak. The ball was too big. It was
Right.
bigger than a softball. But,
Okay.
under, short notice.
Yeah.
Right.
But we did come up with a couple more rules.
Nice.
And
Uh-oh.
so I am planning on this summer, COVID permitting, we're going to have a Gorf Ball tournament. in
Oh my
IRL.
God.
I think
That's
it would
so
be
cool.
really funny to print the official rules of Gorf Ball. Like have that as like a PDF file that people can have with like filigree and shit. Like I would 100%
fun.
spearhead that project.
All right, Jake, we'll work together. We'll create an official document.
Yep.
We'll slap it on our website. And then this summer, probably later in the summer, because that's less likely for COVID to be a thing.
Right.
Diddly dang it, if you're in the Minnesota Twin Cities area, we're going to be playing some Gorf Ball.
And now this is fascinating to me because I am thinking and trying to remember as hard as I can, and I can't think of a single aspect of Gorf Ball that is different from dodgeball. Like nothing's coming to mind.
Yeah, you're not remembering the rules at all because the
Right.
goal isn't to get hit by the ball.
Right. Oh, that's right. You're trying to land it past the other team, right?
Yeah, there's your first difference.
Right.
Dodging the ball. That's a difference.
Okay, sure.
Number 2, the amount of balls. That's a difference. There's only one.
Okay, fair point. That is true.
Number 3, there was never a comedic movie made about it.
True.
Yet.
Not yet.
Yet.
That there's a comedic podcast. Anyway, that's enough about Gorf Ball.
Impossible. Never enough. But go on.
That's true. We did have we've had quite a bit of this show dedicated to Gorf Ball. Hey, if you haven't heard about Golf Ball Season 1, Episode 29, tournament episode, let's go.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
But let's get back to the story, where something very exciting has happened, or kind of failed to happen, is Rainer, Katrina, Quis, and Leroy, along with Chubb and PB, have found themselves between a rock and another rock.
Hard place up.
They have they've followed the Wayu trees to find one that's the source of the problems, where its root has been pinched, technically by Banus,
Right.
but influenced by Dujas.
Right.
Wait. So if I'm imagining this correctly, we have... Wait, it's the root, right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I envisioned Duhas would like whisper in his ear, like, "You should totally move some rocks over that root. You should put rocks on them." And Banus was like, "Yeah, I think I will do that." That's how it went down.
That's honestly, that's spot on.
I'm just imagining we have like the most like rudimentary cartoon. Yes, we have the most rudimentary cartoon penis with like 2 boulders as the testicles and then the tree as the shaft.
We can't have dick jokes in the first 5 minutes of every episode.
We made it past the 5-minute mark.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how I didn't think about that the first time we like came upon the scene.
Yo, you know what? That was not my intention. That's just what happened.
Right.
Okay.
For anyone listening, if you're trying to envision this cool, mysterious story in your mind's eye, it definitely doesn't look like genitals. Just remember that. It doesn't. It looks
If you're
cool.
ever thinking genitals, you've thought too far.
It looks cool and fantasy and, like, exciting and epic medieval
Magic.
shit. That's what it looks
There's
like.
magic everywhere.
And
wow,
not
magic.
dicks. Right.
Not dicks.
I promise.
Let's hop back in. Dujas has all now kind of gotten a little like in your face. You've tried pushing the boulders. It didn't work.
Katrina kind of like whispers over to Rainer like, "Hey, don't you have a song that like makes people like spill the beans about stuff?"
I'm willing to give that a shot for sure. It's more like say what's on your mind. So
Okay, wait. I have an idea. I'm going to say something.
Okay.
And then you're going to play the song, okay?
this has worked in the past, so yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Are you ready?
I'm always ready, yeah. Been playing this song since I was a kid.
Hey, Dujas.
Yes?
How do we get the rocks to move?
Careless Whisper, bam, done.
Play Careless Whisper.
Yeah.
That's what you're using this move on, is to just ask
I
him.
just fucking rolled a D20. That's not correct.
That's not.
That's not right.
Okay, I'm looking at 2 Lincoln logs and a banana peel. I don't understand. Just like not the correct things for this game.
Yeah, it's absolutely not.
Uno, I guess. I don't know.
Uno.
Touchdown.
I said it
Checkmate.
first.
Got him. Difficulty 2.
Okay.
I realized I'd set up with this rule that I'll make anything with Dujas a difficulty 2 in Banus 1, but then I remembered in episode 1 there was a difficulty 4 with biting him, so whoops.
Well, I feel like that's kind of a special case. You don't usually bite gods.
You might not.
I guess, yeah, there's going to be different cases, but the mental capacity of Dujas, it's going to be a 2.
I'm not adding any weird stuff onto this. It's just the 2 difficulty.
Yeah.
Okay.
And obviously your music.
Muzak.
And I want to remind you all that you are all physically tired because you just tried to push these boulders.
Right, and we've also been traveling through the jungle all day.
Uh-huh.
Yes? Yes?
Okay, I rolled total 2 advantages, which I guess makes that a failure.
Correct.
Okay, so maybe he tries to play. Maybe he's like, oh yeah, I've been playing Careless Whisper since fucking season 1. So he's just like, I got this, no
Everyone
problem at
has
all.
adopted Leroy's method of keeping time.
Yes.
I love it. Yay!
And just this is the hubris that can take hold when you think you're too good of a musician. It happens in to pop celebrities
It
all the
happens
time.
to real life Jamie every day.
Yeah, people who think they're all that because maybe they had like one top-selling album, or maybe they chained one spirit in a mine with a song. Like goes to your head. So Rainer tries playing Careless Whisper, and it just doesn't go well.
Yeah, it doesn't work. You were not able to get Dujas to whisper his thoughts. You just didn't do it loud enough for him to get it, or maybe played a couple of the notes wrong, so it just didn't have its magical effect. But you do get 2 advantages. The advantages won't get you helping you with your boulder
Right.
quest.
Right.
But it might be that Dujas loosens up a little bit. I think we'll go with that. So if you ever try to...
No, I love this song. Yeah, it's my favorite.
Yeah, I think if you do try to ask Dujas a question moving forward, you'll get a boost.
Okay.
He enjoyed the bop. He enjoyed the tune.
I do have to ask, do we want any of our other characters to share their innermost thoughts, or do we want to just move along because that would take too long, you know?
Since it didn't work, it didn't work.
Fair enough. Absolutely fine by me. Well, Rainer is suddenly feeling a little bit like the spotlight is on him because that was an awkward failure of a performance. He's just like, okay, I'm just gonna tuck that back under my shirt now, or the necklace. I think kind of just to everybody, he's like, okay, guys, what do we...
Rainer, it's okay. It happens to a lot of guys having trouble performing. It's totally understandable.
Oh, boy. Yeah, what a zinger that is.
10 minutes in, and we're back to the dick jokes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, about 10.
Like, it's a boulder, you know? It's just right there. It's just a very obvious...
It's 2 boulders.
And...
He's right, it's 2 boulders.
It's 2 boulders just right there.
Yeah, it's 2 boulders, 2 big rocks on either side of a tall, long tree.
That is
No,
correct.
it's around a root. It's not, it's
Right.
not around the tree. It's around one root. Okay, so it's off to the side.
But I
a
mean,
little
geographically speak. Oh, is it? Is it around the side? Oh, it's a perspective thing. Okay, I'm standing over here now. I see it. Now.
Yeah, so it's not like they're not like across the tree from each other. They're like next to each other.
Okay,
on
I
one
see.
end of the tree, squishing.
There's a bit of
pinning
torsion.
root
There's a bit of
together.
torsion happening between the 2 boulders.
God fucking damn it.
Rainer, you were gonna suggest a plan, almighty hero.
What has gotten into Quis? Like, this is a new side of him.
Yeah, is this the new Quis? Like, this is who we're getting to know season 3 Quis?
No,
That's some residual Mirjik influence for sure. Let me think here.
absolutely.
I think Rainer says my skills are more like, you know, abstract and emotional magic. I don't have a lot of moving physical objects in my repertoire here.
Yeah, Katrina's like given enough time, I might be able to make some sort of like a seesaw or a lever we could find some rope and I don't know. I kill people for a living. Like, that's my thing.
When she kind of listed off a couple of possibilities like that, Rainer sort of cocked his head and he said, "Hey, Dujas, is that... How should I address you? Is that respectful? Is that your name? I'm a little bit unclear, to be honest."
You can call me Dujas, that's fine. From you, that's okay. Yes, Dujas, that's what people call me.
Yeah,
The spirit of is okay. That's fine, Dujas. That's what Reines Pentis named me.
I didn't know he or they were the one that named you. That's interesting.
Is he like your debt? I don't want to know right now.
Yeah, you know what? You don't
This
get
is so
anywhere.
interesting to watch.
You don't get anywhere in this life without asking. How did Banus move these?
Oh, he's so strong and so stupid. I just told him and just picked him up and then just shoved it out.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Just yoinked him on over there.
Could we get Baneth to move them again?
No, he doesn't like you guys. No.
Oh.
Oh, no. I just had an idea. Oh, there is one song on here that it isn't abstract and emotional. It does a very specific thing, but it's also a bit of a wild card.
Care to share with the class, Rainer?
Rainer plays... This is the... Okay. Rainer plays the Ajax summoning song?
Hold on. Is he summoning Jonathan or Ajax?
Oh.
I think since I'm looking for ideas, it's gotta be... Well, actually, I'm looking for ideas and even possibly a thing to help me move these boulders, right? So I think it's gotta be a Ajax.
Okay.
Oh, this has a lot of chaotic potential, though, because...
Roll those bones.
Because some shit has gone down with this Ajax.
Here's how I'm going to resolve because this worked differently with D20s.
Right.
If you get a success, the spell will summon. If you get any disadvantages,
It'll be the wrong person.
that's where it's gonna mess up
Ooh, okay.
either the body or completely. I think if you get one disadvantage, you'll get one right body but the wrong like voice.
Okay.
And then if you get two disadvantages, it's just the wrong person completely.
Okay.
And you're going for a Zajax?
I think I got to, which is weird because even if I get a Zajax and it's exactly what I wanted, this is going to be supremely awkward because last time Rainer saw a Zajax, he did punch him in the face.
Yes!
Oh boy. Okay.
Yes, he did.
How do you want me to roll these?
This is a long range summon.
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm gonna say 4.
Okay. That's not great. Rainer's...
Do you need to roll one of us to roll the 4th dice for you?
Oh no! The reason I said that is because Rainer's magic is 2. And...
No, you're rolling music. You're rolling music.
Oh, it is music. Okay, that makes sense.
You're playing
that makes
a song,
sense.
Rainer.
Yeah, I'm dumb. I didn't consider
Rainer
that.
gets ready. He's like waving his hands around, and Katrina's like, "Don't you need the ocarina? Is that it?"
Don't bother me. I'm summoning the incantation.
I'm summoning the notes.
I
in
will
my
need
mind.
you to roll the 4th one. That's correct.
Yep, gotcha.
Okay, damn. Here we go. Okay, 3 successes total, a triumph,
Oh.
and 1 disadvantage. Oh boy. Okay.
Did you include mine?
No, I didn't. What were yours again?
One of each of the bad things.
1 failure and 1 disadvantage, which means the successes are still positive. I still have like 2 and a triumph. That means 2 disadvantages. Oh, fuck no.
So that means you're gonna summon Jonathan.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. That summons John. That's really not that bad of a payoff.
No. And you still have a triumph.
Okay.
So do you want to... You get to decide. Do you want to save that and turn it into a triumph play? Get some points in Rainer's bank? Or do you want that to play out in this moment?
When you say play out, do you mean it would just be like, in addition to the other stuff, there would be some odd advantage?
Yeah, some big old fancy.
Okay. Not in the sense that it would actually get me as Ajax, though, right?
No.
Right, okay. In that case, you know what? Let's actually save it up. I haven't done that yet.
That's probably for the best.
I will admit that I still haven't come up with the triumphant move, but
it's good to have some TP in the bank. When we get that.
Knight's Quest 2021. It's always good to have some TP saved up. God damn it.
Okay, so let's say, meanwhile, as you were playing this song,
oh boy,
Abil, Jonathan, and Thrond are just coming back from a little medical bay where they were treating the rash. Was it?
Yeah.
It was nothing.
I'm telling you guys, it wasn't like I was just asking for like I wasn't worried about it.
Careful. I don't want people getting diseases in the jungle. I don't know about jungle diseases.
No, it's not. Well, I mean that's fair, but it's not like I was like, oh, my leg's falling off, and if I don't do something about it, I'm going to disappear.
Well, in that moment, Thrond and Abil, they don't see you disappear. Your body is still there. But it just kind of like stops. It's not frozen, but it just kind of goes like you're zoning off. Yeah. And what everyone else sees off in the jungle is the spectral form of Jonathan comes. He's not riding in on his horses. How does Jonathan descend?
That's
geez.
right. Ajax's entrance was coming in on the spectral horses out of the sky.
Jonathan is definitely riding on the back of one of those like screaming chickens.
What?
You know what I mean? Those like rubber chickens that when you squeeze them, they like make noise. So like the whole way down is just like,
and it's still out of the sky, correct?
Oh yeah.
Like a fucking meteor.
The chicken is just like floating there.
Yeah.
For when it's dismissal time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And Jonathan's like still continuing his conversation. He's just like,
yeah.
I appreciate the concern because I don't ask for help very well, and so I do need people in my life that are going to do that for me.
Jonathan, we're asking you for help.
Oh my god! How did you get here?
Rainer's like, oh man, I was like gearing myself up to. It was gonna be like part apology, part like oh, it was going to be this whole big thing, but now, I mean, Jonathan, honestly, it is a relief to see you.
And always you, what are you doing here? What?
I
What is this?
accidentally summoned your spectral form?
Jonathan, like, sits for a second, and he's like you can, like, almost hear the gears turning in his mind. And he's just, okay.
You
All
remember,
right.
we've summoned a Zajax, and this time we did you.
Okay.
Does anyone remember why the Azajax summoning song also works on Jonathan?
I signed a paper, I think.
Jonathan, Spirit of Dujas. Spirit of Dujas, technically the Spirit of Jonathan.
Jonathan Bismarck of the Bismarck family. Maybe you've heard of us.
Yes, I have. Pleasure.
Oh, wow. This is kind of a first so far.
Oh, shit.
You channel great Dujas energy.
I thank you.
Yes. Lots of pranks. I love the pranks. So good.
I mean, I guess as long as I have you here, we've been trying to figure out how to move these rocks. That's...
Yeah, Jonathan, do you have anything that can move rocks?
That's why we summoned a Zajax.
Oh, boy.
Jonathan, have you ever moved rocks before? In your
Yeah, I
life?
used to work in a mine. So, like, duh.
So you're probably, like, the right guy for this problem.
I think he, like, hops off of the floating chicken who's just, like, sitting there motionless. And so I have questions about this because when a Zajax is summoned, he's, like, ethereal. But he can still, like, give you items and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
I think we said as soon as it didn't even have to be me necessarily. As soon as someone bought the item became, like, the item's physical presence came to that place. Does that sound right, Nathan?
Yes.
Jonathan takes out the reverse-o-matic and he's, like, spinning it on the ground. And he says, one of you is going to have to buy this.
Oh.
I think, for this to work. If I'm understanding the magic correctly, I think someone will have to pay me for this.
How much?
Oh, now there's a question. And he starts, like, leaning, like, oh, how much for the reverse-o-matic? It's very important to me. And Katrina's like, Jonathan, we will literally be seeing you later today. Can we just borrow the damn thing? Well, no, there has to be a transaction. There has to be an exchange of currency.
I don't know if that's true, man. I'm not certain about that.
We've never not done exchanging of currency.
All right, here you go. And he, like, holds it out to Raynor.
Raynor tries to take it.
Just because I don't know how I feel about it,
Yeah.
I'm going to roll a dice just to
Sounds good.
to decide.
Roll the force dice.
I've been using the force die to determine yes or no.
Nice, okay.
Yeah, and it rolled yes.
Okay.
It works.
Oh my god, this is fantastic.
There does not need to be an exchange of currency, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So Raynor now has the reverse-o-matic.
I think it happens.
Okay.
Jonathan's like, the next time we summon a Zajax, I'm going to steal so many things.
Maybe.
So, like, what now? Like do I wait or do I go back or?
Do you want to go back, or do you want to see what happens and take this back when I'm done with it, or?
I mean, I was.
Yeah, did we interrupt you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was in the middle of something. I don't think I will need the reverse-o-matic anytime soon. Knock on wood.
Okay.
But
He just knocks on the tree.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll be seeing you guys in a bit anyway. So I think he like clambers back onto the chicken thing. He's like, I think if you just give this baby a squeeze,
I was gonna say, I think I have to slap the chicken. Yeah.
you got to just squeeze it, just right around the middle.
God, I don't love that. And Raynor very hesitantly squeezes.
Raynor,
the
we need you to
chicken.
squeeze the cock.
Yes. And
I
it goes,
knew this was gonna go bad as soon as you said you have to squeeze it. I knew something was
as
gonna
it
go
floats
bad.
away into the air.
What am I doing with my life? Raynor squeezes the chicken.
We are all adults and we do adulting things.
I'll say this is an adult thing. Yeah, I guess he rides off into the night sky on his chicken.
Dujas is clapping for sure.
What does that one do? Tell me, what does it do?
Well, you might get to see. And I guess Raynor swings the pickaxe at the boulder? I don't even know how that, like...
I don't think Quis has ever seen this be used before.
I'm so intrigued because am I borrowing one of Jonathan's moves?
No, you're just gonna do... Jonathan, do we have what weapon type it counts as?
I mean, technically it would be improvised, because it is a tool, not a weapon.
Is that what it says on your character sheet?
Yes. I have improvised and physical.
Okay, so Rainer, you're gonna do roll improvised, difficulty 3.
Okay.
Because it's 2 big boulders.
Yeah. Rainer's weapon handling is not as shabby as it used to be, so this might work.
Oh, nice.
Right? I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of if Quis or Katrina's seen it in action, but I don't think Quis has.
Now, I do need to mark, you have used 2 DP, because you've sung 2 songs, and this will be your third use of DP. Or not sung. You didn't sing the songs, you played them.
No, that's an excellent point, though. Rainer is psychically pretty wiped out, actually. This is, I'll need to keep that in mind. I have total 1 advantage, and I guess that's a failure again.
That's a big spicy.
Yeah.
So the failure would be that you didn't move the boulders.
Right. They don't magically start rolling backwards to where they used to be.
Right. I will give you can have your advantage be it doesn't use a DP. That could be the advantage if you want to take it. Or we could have the advantage be that when you swing it, maybe it gets them started. Like, technically they did reverse, but just not far enough. So it would give a boost to whoever does it next. I'll let you choose which one you want.
I think the second one. I definitely like the idea of seeing a little bit of movement, because I think that'd be a lot more... I think it'd be more heartening of like, oh my gosh, we're making progress here. Yeah.
Okay. So, does someone else want to try?
Yeah, for sure. Katrina rolls up her sleeves. She's like, all right.
Yeah, Rainer hands her the reverse-o-matic, and he's like, yeah, give it a shot. It'll be great. It'll be good. It'll be great.
How much DP does Rainer have left right now?
1.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. So, Katrina takes a wide stance. She, checks to make sure that she's using the right end of the thing, and she takes a swing.
All right. Same stuff, except you get to add a boost to it. Difficulty 3, improvised weapon with a boost.
Oh, she doesn't have anything for improvise. That's a bummer. All right.
But she does have a high weapon handling.
Yeah, because she is a professional.
Profesh, yes.
The boost die was just nothing. The boost die was nothing.
You hate to see it.
Sometimes it just be that way.
Arguably, this is my least favorite outcome.
Oh boy.
Because it is a success, but 2 disadvantages. And I don't want that.
Okay.
That's my favorite outcome. Because that means we get to add another level of spice to the game.
Every time we roll a success with disadvantages, I picture Nathan steepling his fingers like Mr. Burns and saying, excellent.
Excellent.
Okay, so this means, Katrina, make sure you subtract a DP.
Yep.
So the boulders will roll back. You succeeded in this process.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Real quick,
so the 2 boulders...
Did Jonathan lose any DP for being summoned?
No.
Okay.
That's a passive thing. So the boulders are going to roll back, and you kind of see them merge into the mountain, bloop, as if they were a part of it.
Oh, okay.
And there is a moment of rejoicing, and I'm going to use both these disadvantages. You look at the root, and you see that it has actually been tied in a knot.
You can do that with a root? I didn't know that's how plant biology worked.
It's very strong. It's very able. Yes.
I did that with a bonsai tree once.
So then why did he bother with the boulders? Just for decoration?
To make it look like a penis.
Oh, god damn it. God damn it.
I fucking knew it.
Okay, that was actually a really good setup and payoff, and I'm not gonna lie.
Oh boy.
God.
Oh boy.
Oh, you can't write this shit, folks. You can't script it.
Write this shit.
Okay, Katrina looks at the reverse-o-matic that's in her hand and goes, well, couldn't I just... And she goes to swing it again at the tree.
Okay, yeah. This time, difficulty is going to be... I feel like 3 is still fair. What do you guys think? Or should it be 2?
Well, I won't have a boost this time.
This feels to me like the D&D question of if you try to do a thing and it doesn't work, can you just try it again? You know?
But it did work.
True. That's true.
Well, the beauty of what we have is technically you could do it as many times as you have DP.
That's true. That is correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you get something like more disadvantages, right?
Right.
That add on to it. So I'm going to say, I'm going to make the difficulty still 3 because it technically happened that long ago.
Yeah.
Same length of time ago. And the magicalness of it, sure. Beautiful.
Good.
Great Foley.
Great sound. Very crisp, very clean.
Look at us using game mechanics
Yeah, right?
to actually play the puzzle.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, no.
We are currently looking at a success and 1 disadvantage.
All right.
Yes. This is why I love Knight's Quest 6.0.
Oh, my God.
God.
It's because of this moment right here, baby. This is what makes the game so spicy.
Woo! This is what we've been waiting for.
What do you want, big boy? All right, so I'm not going to make the tree any more shitty.
Okay.
I'm going to say you hit it again, and you see the root kind of untangle itself.
Okay.
It insert back into the ground, and Quis especially, but I'm going to say everyone, you kind of feel it still because there's been a lot of magic used in this area. You almost kind of see, like, cartoonishly, you know how when, like, there's a hose that has a knot in a cartoon, it starts to bulge at that one end?
Yeah.
With the water. You kind of see that, but with the magic. So it's not a physical thing. It's not like the root was actually expanded. But there's kind of like a rush as now the anima is able to flow through the Wayu trees back towards the Ba Wayu.
Okay.
And Katrina turns around and just kind of like holds the reverse-o-matic like out to the side like, eh?
I will say this, though. I think you succeed in that, and everyone, your party is excited. Even Chubb gives you a thumbs up.
We actually got it. Yeah. This actually worked.
Yeah. And
Job done, success, clean up, go home.
Except for one disadvantage, though.
Yeah.
I think Duhas is, again, he's just clapping. He's like,
This is so exciting. Yes. Usually this would be something that Highness would have to come and solve. So normally little people don't do it. They just run. They flee. Maybe sometimes they die. Oh, this is so exciting. This is so interesting. Oh, look. It seems that the magic has startled my little friends.
And you see that the Duhas beasts are starting to wake up.
Okay.
That's a disadvantage. They're not, it's only one disadvantage, so this ain't like a big old nasty.
Right.
But they are starting to wake up, and you're realizing you don't know how they're going to respond. They could be friendly, they could be
right.
Bad boys.
Okay.
Frankly, that's not, especially with how things have gone so far, Katrina's not willing to play that gambit of maybe they'll be nice doggies.
Right.
So I think Katrina starts like trying to tiptoe her way back to the cluster of people that is our group.
Right.
Okay, so you're all in a huddle, and the Duhas beasts.
Wait, do I need to roll fancy feet or sneaky?
No, because you're all. I was kind of picturing you guys were all together by the tree. So are you saying like walk past the beasts to get to the other side of them?
Oh, I was envisioning. Okay, that's perfect because I was envisioning group. Slumbering beasts tree.
Yeah, I think we all got past them because we were all conversing with Duhas and everything.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, and you were all pushing the boulder. So the group is all by the Wayu tree, Duhas and the Duhas beasts, and then the way back home is past them.
Okay. Yeah, I think Katrina's like, we need to go, like now, very quickly away from here.
Why are you whispering suddenly?
Because the dogs are waking up. Shh. Because the dogs are waking up.
Yeah, Chubb puts his. He only has a thumb, so he puts his thumb to his mouth to go shh. It looks weird. It doesn't work.
Rainer's like, no, I know. You. What did you just say that people die usually if they? Yeah, now I'm not remembering what he said. He said something about little people dying.
Oh, yes. Usually Bainus and I will cause some kind of chaos, some kind of trouble. Yes. And then there'll be a big flood or a big fire, a big monster that comes in and it kills a whole bunch of people and they all die. And Bainus stops them and I get punished. Oh, but Bainus gets the biggest punishment of them all. And it's why I laugh and I just poke fun at him. And then Trulchas is there. He just kind of shows up sometimes. But yes, death, yes.
Yeah, when he says that, Rainer's like, wait, are you planning something like that now? Something happening again?
That's what I was doing with the tree. We're gonna, tie it up, clock it off, and no more magic for everyone. No more animal that gets stuck in the tree. I don't know, some die. Maybe the tree dies. Ooh, that'd be terrible. It's a big catastrophe in the whole kingdom. All this chaos in the city. That's what Mildred recommended. Some more chaos, and I was like, why not? This is a great opportunity.
Oh, love that. Love to hear it. Okay.
Yeah, that checks out.
Okay, fine. I guess we gotta go. Oh, God, that just leads to a lot of problems. But, yeah, no, Rainer's in full agreement with everyone who needs to leave right now.
So now do we need to roll sneaky for all of our characters?
Yes.
Oh,
do, I don't want to have 4 people roll for sneaky. So...
I mean, you can.
What I'ma do,
What I'ma do,
Ches, right here, is I'll let both of you roll for sneaky.
Okay.
And then just add a boost or a harm if you think Quis and Leroy would help.
Huh.
So I'm assuming you're rolling for Katrina.
Mm-hmm.
Leroy doesn't have anything.
And what's the difficulty?
2, because they're Duchai.
So I don't need to add anything?
No, you'll each add 1 dice. Or Jake can take both of them, I guess. Leroy's is going to be a setback dice. He's not going to help in the sneak.
I mean, Quis is small, but he's not
What is his sneaky stat?
tactful.
What is his sneak?
He doesn't have any checks in sneaky.
Well, there you go. That's the game. So both of you add a setback
Okay.
to your roll to represent the other characters. Now, the question is, before you reveal, should we add your totals or have them be 2 separate outcomes? I think 2 separate outcomes is more interesting.
I agree.
Okay. 2 separate outcomes. So for Rainer, that is 2 failures flat with none of the others.
Oh,
Perfect. I love that.
I don't. Thank you for asking.
What we're looking at over on this side of the Skype call is 2 successes and an advantage.
Okay.
Hey.
Cool.
All right. So, I think you were rolling for Katrina and Quis, right?
Yep.
So those 2, for sure, are able to get past the Duchai.
Right.
Over on this side, we've got Rainer and Leroy. We're not able to sneak past them. However, we have an advantage that is floating around. So I must say, you can decide, is that advantage that one of those 2 people, you're able to help them get across, so you can help Leroy or Rainer cross, leaving the other person there.
Interesting.
Which could also be disadvantage, but we'll see. Or you could have the advantage be that you get across, but you can create a distraction for if they try to sneak again.
Could I potentially use the advantage as like a pay it forward thing of like they get a boost die on a future roll?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay, so it's paid forward.
Yep.
So Leroy and Rainer are in the midst of the Duchas beasts as they wake up, and they now see you. Katrina and Quis are not. Yeah, and Chubb, yes.
Right.
So I guess PB is stuck too then.
I can't imagine. I mean, how do you mean stuck for a creature
PB
who
is
flies?
stuck out of obligation. PB is there because
Okay.
he can leave.
Aw, that's very sweet. Yeah.
He still is your pet. So now the Duchas beasts are circling. They see you. They're starting to get in like that dog prowl. They're just kind of moving around you. They haven't made any big moves on you. And so then Duchas says,
Oh, yes. What you going to do now, big hero? This is what I've been so excited to see. How do you act under pressure? Oh, yes.
Okay. It's a great question.
If it helps, your options are either you and Leroy have to do something by yourselves, or you can request the help of somebody who's already through. Or you could summon as Ajax, but you have no DP, so...
Yeah, I've won technically. So I'm looking at the card for PB, and something we wrote down way back in season 1 is that PB has a sonic beam. I don't remember what that means.
we never used it.
Okay.
It was just an idea, and it never came up.
Sonic Beam. Rise of Lyric.
What? I hate that I get that reference. So, like, is it something that we definitely did say out loud, recorded in this show? Like, that is canon?
I mean, it definitely ended up becoming, like, PB playing with your music.
Oh, okay. So I can't.
But I don't think it's not a thing.
What?
But it definitely has.
We have stated that PB has like magic vocal cords that can like produce sonic waves.
That's what I'm saying, because one of Rainer's moves is Menagerie.
Dr. Heartthrob confirmed that.
Dr. Heartthrob. I think Rainer might ask for PB's help on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Hit us with that.
So the move Menagerie uses up 1 point of PP.
We haven't used the PP yet.
Not yet this episode.
Not yet this episode, yeah. So I guess how do you want that to look as far as dice go?
Yeah, what is the skill that it uses?
Persuasive power.
No,
That's the resource that it uses. What's
I
the
always
skill?
get those mixed up. Oh, you're right, camaraderie. Okay, I see what you're saying.
I guess tell me what you're trying to do with PB.
I think Rainer panics a bit, and he's hoping that PB can use his sonic powers, because that's kind of PB's whole jam.
I mean, I guess that's Trouble's really the Sonic of the group, but
The other kind of Sonic, which hopefully isn't something that puts PB in harm's way, because he can he can fly, right? So
Yeah,
this seems to be the safest option. And what specifically he's hoping for is use your loud magical voice to distract them, stun them, at least get us a little bit of time that we can escape, you know?
Yeah, cause a diversion of sorts so you can get through.
Right. That's the request.
I love it. I'm going to keep to the Dujas rule of 2, and you do get a boost, as Katrina gave you one forward.
Is boost blue?
Boost is blue.
Yes.
Okay, that's good news, because Rainer's charisma is actually not bad. And I even have a extra thing in camaraderie.
This is looking like it's going to be good.
It's looking good.
The odds are in your favor.
Hell yeah. Okay. So that's 3 successes and 2 advantages.
Okay, this is wonderful. So here's what happens. PB plays those sonic sounds, and I think PB's hasn't used this move a ton, but PB does know what they're doing.
Yeah.
In the way that it's not painful for you guys. I think for Chubb it is. It's close for Chubb. But PB keeps it directed enough. Chubb can plug his ears with his thumbs.
Oh, yes.
It's an evolutionary advantage.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're getting so much
exactly.
mileage out of this dumb joke, I swear to God.
We gotta milk it. And so the poor Dujas beasts, they kind of whimper, and they just kind of scrunch down on the ground, and PB kind of, I want to say knocks them out, but they definitely do get dazed, so that they're just kind of
goodness.
Stunned. So they're not unconscious, but they're just kind of laying on the ground, just kind of they've been sedated or something. And so the Dujas beasts have been quenched again.
Boy, lucky, yeah. And then, Rainer's going to try to make sure, partnering with Leroy, that they can both get out of there safely, yeah.
Yep. I think as you are leaving, Dujas, the spirit Dujas, is going to continue to talk. And again, he's just kind of clapping. He's like,
oh, this has been so much fun. When your big boss man's assistant came and talked to me about, the Rainer's going to be coming around. The big evil's going to be showing up. You make sure you work with him and play nice. I didn't want to at first. I wanted to see what you were doing, but this has been so much more fun, so much more exciting. Yes.
Rainer does pause in his running for sure.
Katrina also pauses because
this is tough.
Everybody paused. That was a wild thing to say. Everybody stopped, right?
What? My boss's assistant? You mean are you talking about the writer?
Oh, yes. I kind of forget that that's what you guys like to call him. But yes, that is his name, I suppose.
Oh,
yes.
no. Who's his assistant?
I think I need you to roll for this.
Okay.
And you still have that boost, that social boost carrying over.
Nice.
With
okay.
Dujas. I'm trying to decide because you're asking a question, and I feel like that always tends to be, we use persuasion for that.
Right.
But I also do feel like camaraderie would make sense in this situation.
I know I am hurting my own chances here.
You want to go persuasion?
Well, it's just that I did just knock out his guys.
Yeah.
And that...
All right, let's go persuasion.
I feel like he wouldn't be thrilled about that.
Let's go persuasion. Difficulty 3, but make one of them a red.
Oh, cool. Okay.
You still get that boost as well.
There's a lot of dice happening here, boys.
A lot of colors.
You know, I actually do have a check in persuasion, too, so that's good.
Okay, so you could save yourself. I'm tense over here. Man.
Oh, there's just so much shit happening. Okay, total 2 successes, 2 advantages.
Okay.
Yo. Wow. Okay. Damn. Jeez. I don't know what to make of this.
Nathan doesn't know what to do when we actually do the things we want.
Oh, you succeeded. Great. Oh, man. I have to actually reward you now.
Like, I also wasn't 100% expecting him to answer me when I said that. Like,
here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to give you a name.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not going to give you a name.
Absolutely not.
Here's how we're going to do the 2 advantages.
Okay.
You get like 2 further questions.
Interesting.
So he's going to give you a general answer, and you get 2 more questions to help you hone in on that major question. So these can't be 2 questions about like, what's your favorite color or what's going to happen tomorrow. You know, like, it has to be around this topic. Dujas will answer.
He's like, no, I don't know him super well. I mean, he does a lot of things. He works with the writer. You know, the writer's so busy, always writing all these things, always, telling all these stories. And his assistant, he's doing all this stuff for him. You know, working on the grounds, hopping into the stories. You know, kind of nudging things along the way sometimes when things are neaded. But he's been working for a long time, ever since that Spirit War. Yes,
that old Spirit War.
Okay.
Good wishes, Spirit War. Yes.
I'm gonna volunteer if any other character in our party wants to comment or question on that. That's fine by me. It doesn't have to be Rainer.
I don't have anything.
Okay. God. Right before this, he said the assistant to the writer told him that the hero was going to be coming. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When he said, I forgot that's what you call him, that was super interesting to me. Because as curious as I am about the identity of the assistant, I think it makes sense that, like, Rainer's trying to process a couple different things at once right now. And I think he would also ask, do you have a different name for the spirit that I know as the writer?
Hold on.
Yeah.
This is like some genie level shit. Before you ask a yes or no question that has technically already been answered.
Hey. Yeah, that's a good point. That's an excellent point.
Mayhaps the question should be, what do you call the writer?
Rainer starts asking, do you have a name for... And then Katrina elbows him in the
Quis
ribs.
goes, wait, I've dealt with this before. You gotta be real specific. Don't give him any room for yes and no's.
Quis would know. Oh my god, that's such a good point. Oh no.
Gotta be real specific.
Quis knows all about spirits that want to fuck with people through wordplay. What name do you know the writer by?
Well, it's nothing official. You know, we just kind of, ever since the Spirit War, you know, me and Magnus and Trujas and Genis, and of course, he even does like a little 5-point side. Genis Pentis. We were all fighting against him, so we had a lot of nasty names. You know, we called him the enemy. We called him Big Sneaky Face. Genis Pentis liked to call him Mr. Pin Up His Ass. that's what he always called him. So there's not like a different title. It's not like we call him Frank or Bob or anything silly like that. No, we just call him insults. But we've had to tone it down ever since, you know, we lost. I'm not bitter about it. It's fine.
Oh, man. Okay, for a second I thought you were gearing up to that Heinous Pentis is the writer, which I'm glad we know that is not the case now. So that takes away that. I'm glad I got that checked off. It's also wild that all of these guys were on the other side of the war, so that's something I'm going to need to think about. God, I know this is such a good opportunity to ask questions, but like nothing else is coming to mind. Oh, duh. This is a little janky because I'm awkwardly jumping back to the topic of the writer's assistant. Did Dujas say that this figure talked to him and told him stuff?
Mm-hmm.
The writer's assistant? What did he look like?
But he looked like a human, yes. It was one of your people from Goldon. Oh, yes, it was one of those. Same kind of skin tone, same kind of whole jam, whole kind of vibe. Although maybe he could have really been anyone. That's not really as important, I suppose. It's just what came to my mind when I saw you and I looked at you. I mean, you probably know them, to be honest. They probably bumped into him. That's like, there's my brain. That's what they said. They said that you knew him very well. This is the kind of vibe that I was getting. But honestly, I don't pay much attention. You all look the same to me, so it's just kind of they had nose, eyeballs, stuff like that, hands, fingers, and toes, that kind of thing. So I don't know much more you want from me than that.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Someone in Goldon.
Everyone now has a reason to go back to Goldon.
Right? Oh, boy. Rainer very dramatically turns to Leroy. Leroy, are you the writer?
Leroy looks at his hands. He's like, I don't know. Is that something I forgot? He's going to roll for the LMI. The answer is no.
Oh, I feel bad, because that was kind of supposed to be a joke. I don't know if Rainer would actually say that.
He's going to roll. It doesn't matter because the answer is no, I'm not. I think you meant to ask if I'm the writer's assistant. Let me check that as well.
God damn it.
No, I'm not. But if that crazy spirit fella is telling the truth,
that means the writer's assistant is somebody in Goldon.
Hey, Questies, it's me, Nathan. Thank you so much for listening to episode 10 of season 3. I'm going to cut the crap. We got a lot of announcements to get to, as you already know. I'm going to start with the small one, get to the bigger one. The small one is that we have a new merch item on the website right now. If you go to kqpodcast.com, click the little button that says merch, you're going to see a new sticker, and it is the Surgeon General badge. That's right, you too can be a Surgeon General without all of the hullabaloo of having to memorize the entire Orwell jungle. You just got to buy the sticker. So get that. And while you're there, hey, pick up some of the other stickers. We got that Honest as Ajax coin, the Better logo, and of course the Knights Quest logo. And I had so much fun with this sticker. I realized it'd been so long since we came out with another one that I'm already working on some new designs. So if you've got more sticker designs, let me hear them. I think that they're fun to make and look cool. We've also got some, like I said last time, some other non-sticker merch ideas in the works and will be available very soon. Just working on some final kinks. Here's the second big announcement, though, that when you go over to our website, kqpodcast.com, and on the homepage, you're going to notice there's a fourth button. And as I joked around at the beginning of this episode, well, it is real. We are having a golf ball tournament this summer. It is for real. It is actually happening. And I need you to know about it. The current date of the golf ball tournament is August 14th. That's a Saturday. Now, there's a lot of details that are still up in the air. For example, the exact location and the official golf ball rules sheet has not yet been created. The reason I'm announcing this now is A, so you can get it on your calendar, so you can make that Saturday so you're available. And we do know that it's going to be happening in the Twin Cities area. So if you are a resident of the Twin Cities, don't worry about that. If you are from out of state or just farther away, I don't know, maybe this is a good excuse to come visit these illustrious cities. Minneapolis, St. Paul. Beautiful. They're gorgeous. So put that in your calendar, and you can RSVP your team right now. So if you go to the website, kqpodcast.com, click the little button, golf ball, click RSVP. You can RSVP a whole team. Again, the golf ball team consists of 3 people, or it can just be you and your friend, or maybe it's just yourself. And we'll plug you into a team as needed. You also don't have to play. You can just come and watch the tournament. But come on, guys, let's be real. It'll be more fun to play. Who knows? You could be the very first golf ball champion and claim the Better Cup. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited to see you guys, meet some of you for the first time, other fans of the show, and we can all meet each other and just meet this community and just laugh, and we can bring food, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So stay posted for more updates about that at the end of each episode. When I've got more updates, I'll talk about it. Or if you RSVP, you will receive emails when the updates come out. For example, official rules, and when the location is finalized. And hey, if you're someone who is a little backlogged and the episodes maybe weren't caught up, and you're like, hey, it's not August 14th of 2021 yet, well, then it's not too late for you to join us, even though you're behind in the episodes. You can still RSVP. You can still just show up. If you are competing, though, you must RSVP in order to be a part of the tournament. But if you're just a spectator, you can just show up. It'll be a lot of fun. So, yeah, that's the big announcement that I have. Golfball tournament, it's happening. It's real. It started as a joke, but now it's a real game. So, again, stay tuned for more updates on that. But please go to kqpodcast.com to sign up yourself or your team and pick up some merch while you're there. As always, tell your friends about the show. Leave us some good reviews. Follow us on socials for more updates. Some of you might have already heard about the sticker already because you follow us on Instagram. Good for you. KQPodcast.com. Go give that a visit, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. May your place in his story belong.
So Raina tries playing Careless Whisper, and it just doesn't go well.
Yeah, it doesn't work. So you're not able to get Murgic to... fuck. You're not able to get... That was not...
What a twist.
That was not anything.
Hello, everyone listening at the end of the episode to the bloopers.
No. Yes. Yes. I'm turning into Murgic. I gotta be really careful that Duchas doesn't become Murgic. Hold on.
Boy, that's a sentence I never thought I'd hear
Or
out
does
loud.
he?
Really gotta be careful my Duchas doesn't turn into Murgic. I'm just speaking gibberish.